Hi my darlings, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you watched me before, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, my name is Petra and I do usually this fashion, makeup, skincare videos, so hopefully you're gonna find something interesting for you as well. For today's video, I have long fashion basics and pieces that, at least in my book, I think are timeless, and when you have this, you can just relax, and you have so many outfits that you can make something that's not trendy, something that really, like I said, stays on year after. You can adapt it to your own personal style, and when you have these pieces, you really don't have to worry and be like, oh, I have to buy this and that. This will basically get you covered for whatever your personal style is. So I made this list of basics to help you, so I hope you're gonna like it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. It really would mean a lot to me, and let's get straight into the video. First thing, it's surprise trench coat. This is as probably classic as it gets. It's, I think, the perfect transitional piece, something that you can wear on so many different ways. You can mix it with classic outfit, which is something I personally do a lot, and that's just jeans, some plain t-shirt. I change the shoes and put my trench coat. You can mix it with some sportswear, leggings or sweatpants. I mean, options are generally endless. I would suggest think about length. I think length of your trench coat, it's super important. So something lower than your knees, somewhere in the middle of your knees and your ankle would be the best. So depending on your height, if they are shorter, I think that looks kind of outdated, but of course, like I said, if that's what you love to do, of course wear it. I think this longer ones, classic, maybe a little bit more oversized, but of course that's your own personal style. I like them that way. You don't have to, of course. It's something that, I mean, I've seen my parents wear, I've seen my grandparents wear, so you can basically see everybody, like they say, from 7 to 77 wearing these kind of pieces. And I would suggest maybe go to thrift stores, because you can find great quality ones there, because mostly on high street they're usually from polyester or something, which can make them look cheaper. So I think this is a piece of item that it's worth giving maybe a little bit more money, but of course that doesn't have to be hundreds of dollars. I know how it is to work with as low budget as possible, but I can't really justify some prices at the high street which are almost $100, or somewhere between $60, $70 to $100 for polyester, because in my personal opinion, if they are that very thin, you can see them just moving everywhere, looking quite cheapish, is really not the best option. Maybe save that money and add a little bit more, or you can go, like I said, to maybe vintage and thrift stores, or even the same price but very good quality cotton ones. Would be my advice. Please let me know, do you love trench coats? Do you wear them? How do you love to style them the most? I would really love to know. And after that, same with outwear. I guess we started with this. There's no some very particular order. That's a leather jacket. That's classic again as it gets. Leather jackets are never gonna be trend. They're always gonna be in. They're just gonna be a trendy versions of leather jacket. They can be tighter, longer, oversized. They can be what's very trending right now, that's a bomber leather jacket, but of course find whatever works the best for you. I'm honestly on a huge hunt for a very good quality leather jacket. Again, I would suggest look at the thrift stores or online shops, maybe where you can find for affordable price, because that's gonna, with how time progressed, looks much better than fake leather. Of course, you don't have to buy leather if you don't want to, for other reasons as well, but just some form of a leather jacket is a classic. I love to pair it with everything I love in that transitional period. You can go from mix and match and go from some dresses when it's still hot outside, and just put a leather jacket. It makes a very nice mix of these two. It adds a little edge to the outfit. Go with a classic jeans, t-shirt or sweater as well. I mean, it's something, like I said, if you find the item that you like and the style that you love that's working the best for you, you can wear it years and years on. Also, like, think out of the box. You can go for, like, if you want to make like a statement with your leather jacket, you can go for maybe that's something that's more structured or color wise, in some like very colorful options as well. So just, you know, think out of the box and think what is it that's gonna work the best for you, and I assure you, you're gonna keep on wearing them because it is something that's always in style. So pro tip, always go check men's jackets as well, because I think, especially if you're looking for that like a biker, a little bit oversized jacket, I think they have amazing ones. So when you go to whatever store, go to check the men's section as well. Then next is what I call whole trinity of shoes, and that's 3 type of shoes. If you want to like build your wardrobe and have like your what they call capsule wardrobe, and have as little things as possible but make as many outfits as possible, I think there are like these 3 types, like holy grails of shoes, which when you have this, you can wear them on like so many different ways. You're covered for years on, and those are, first is loafer. That's again classic fall shoe. There are so many options you can go for. There's like a very classic, there's maybe more on like on chunky side, if you're maybe on that like more edgy kind of style. I love the chunky ones. There's so many different color options you can go for, and price points, which is what I love, so you can find whatever is working the best for you. I think loafer, it's such a smart shoe, something you can wear to work with, also make a very casual outfit, and just work it with that. And I think again, it's such a classic piece, and if you find a pair you love and you can afford whatever price point is, I'm sure it's something that you can keep in your wardrobe, and wherever you're in a rush and you just want to put something on, I think this is an amazing option to have, and you can wear it with dresses, with pants, with jeans, with, I mean, just name it. You can wear it with skirts, with basically anything. Then next pair is white sneaker. I think that's like, you know, I mean, something that everybody needs to have, and that can be whatever kind of white sneaker that you love. They can be super classic, very bland, nothing extra. They can be like with big platforms, with like a lot of maybe different colors as well on them, or some applications. I mean, it all depends what your personal style is, but having that white sneaker that you can pair in your wardrobe with your style, basically with everything, will save your life. My personal ones that I really do love are Adidas, like Stan Smiths. I think they're amazing. The Veja is pronounced. I'm gonna leave the pictures here. I think they're amazing as well, but of course there are so many different options there that you can go for. Pair them with every possible outfit. White sneaker is something that's never gonna be trendy, never is gonna be like out of style, but just think, you know, what's gonna make the most sense for your wardrobe. So you can wear them with jeans, with pants, you can wear them to work, you can wear them for a casual walk, you know, for going to have like drinks with your friends as well, you know, so many options. And third, like holy trinity piece are some boots. They can be any kind of boots depending on your personal style, and usually I would suggest like either leather, but you can of course go for suede leather if that's more of your personal style. They can be like knee-high, ankle boots with heels, without the heels, like maybe classic like riding boots, or like chunky like military boots. I mean, it all depends what your personal style is, and what I don't want to like put to one, because you know everybody has their own lifestyle and personal style and preference, but having that like one type of boot that works the best for your personal style and your wardrobe, I would say for majority people it's either like some ankle boot or some like knee-high boot. Ideally is if you can get like both, and then go for whatever it's your personal style. Like I said, maybe you can have one that's flat, one that's with heel, or you can have, you know, whatever that you prefer. I think that when you have these 3 type of shoes, like loafers, white sneaker, and a good pair of boots, you are covered. You can just have one outfit and just change these shoes. And I would say these 3 type of shoes is the only thing basically you need for fall, year and year on, and you don't have to buy constantly something new. Then next is what's popularly called right now, I think, coastal grandma kind of style, and those are like everything with stripes. But for me that's a completely like a classic piece. I love wearing that in the fall. I think it gives that very nice like transition from summer to fall time. Think about sweaters, think about jumpers. It can be black with white stripes, or navy, or I mean every kind of color combination that you would love. It's something that you can wear with everything. They can look very casual if you just throw them like on top of your shoulders. You can pair them with pants, pair them with jeans. If you really don't know what to wear, I think this is a great option because they look quite like smart, you know, and like you really tried, but very classic. And like if you're in a rush, you can just put your favorite pair of jeans or pants, put it, your sneakers, you know, and you have a whole outfit that you always know it looks good, and you can just change maybe pieces with like accessorize, or you can I don't know, choose different shoes or bags, and you know you have like your basic outfit that's quite simple, but you know you always look good basically. The next thing that I think it's completely classic, one of those like basic things every year for fall, and that's in terms of material, and that's leather. Of course, fall, I think it's the great period of year to just experiment with different textures, because it's still not super cold, so you have to have like a huge coat or something, so you can mix and match like cotton and denim with leather and suede things, and I mean so many different textures you can have. So even if you have like all one color outfit, it still can look so interesting and so different from if you would just have everything in the same material. Think about leather in the ways you can maybe incorporate it in your own wardrobe. Like I said previously, it can be maybe like a leather jacket. It can be also leather blazers if you're into blazers, so you can have like a leather blazer that you can use as a jacket as well. It can be pants, I mean it can be dresses or skirts. Really, there are so many different options you can go for. Again, so many different colors you can go for. So I think that's one of the classics if you like wanna feel excited for the fall time, you know, and you want to add something different that you obviously didn't wear during summertime, and something, like I said, that makes you excited for this time of the year, and you know, you get into that fashion fall vibe. Think about leather and leather pieces, because I think nothing really speaks fall like some like leather pieces of clothing, honestly. Next is something I really had to mention here, even though I think a lot of people maybe don't really pay a lot of attention to this, but I think it's a must, and when you don't have it, you know, you can feel it, you don't have it, and it's like a basic tops. You can find them everywhere. I have one, I'm gonna leave the link down below. I absolutely adore from H&M, and I think they're $7 or $8. They're just like tank tops. They're not cropped, they're regular length. They come in a lot of different colors. They're 100% cotton. They look really good on, and those like classic basic tops are the things you absolutely gonna need, especially during fall time, because you can just put them and pair them with everything and just have that and jeans or pants or skirt. You can put trench coat, you can put leather jacket on, you can put blazer. I mean, when you have them, you don't really have to worry and think how you're gonna pair other things with, and just think about all different types of basic tops. They can be just like with they can be just, like I said, these tank tops, which are amazing to layer, especially during like beginning of fall, so you can just put like a jacket, blazer, trench coat on top. But also think about like a classic turtlenecks. If you like turtlenecks, I personally do. I think they're classic, and again, one of those things you have in your wardrobe, you absolutely don't have to worry what you're gonna wear. Like, if you can just grab that and jeans and just some boots or sneakers and you're done. You have a whole outfit, and it's like took you 2 seconds to think about it. Again, like I said, you can layer them with different things. Think about like maybe short sleeves or bodysuits or without the sleeves. You know, there's so many different options, and this is something, like I said, it's not maybe what a lot of people think about when they go shopping, because usually you think of maybe something more interesting and exciting, like coats and blazers and boots and bags and all of those things, but these are the things you really do need, and you don't really have to worry, you know, that you have like a wardrobe full of clothes that nothing really goes together. Next is classic pants. In my opinion, when it comes to actually to the like bottoms, I have like two pieces that I think are basic. I think these are two pieces you should focus on. First is classic mid-washed jeans, I would say, and I think it's the best if they're maybe not ripped or something, because you can then wear them everywhere and you don't really have to think about it. Go for maybe like mid-waist or high-waisted. I think like a straight leg jean, high-waisted, it's something that looks great on everybody. Don't go for like too light or too dark, so choose some like in between color denim, so it's not super summerish or super dark for winter. It's something that you can wear again with all of these things that I mentioned, with everything in your wardrobe. And if you find a good pair of jeans, you know, like, you know the feeling, you're so happy, you know, they go with everything, they're comfortable, you can wear them everywhere. The other pair of bottoms is some like wide leg, straight leg, depending what you love, but I would go somewhere in between these two. Floor length pants is like, these are the only two type of bottoms you really do need, and then you can have and make hundreds different outfits with just basic things. On top, they can be high-waisted, mid-waisted, depending on what do you personally love. I would suggest go to floor length because that's gonna look the most flattering on. It won't cut you anywhere and look weird, and you don't really have to worry like what kind of shoes, you know, if you have boots, are they too tall, too short, or whatever the case is. If it gets colder, you can maybe put some tights underneath so they can keep you warm. Think about all the different colors you want to get them. Of course, you can go for always classic options like maybe black and beige or gray or something like that, but maybe like a burgundy or deep green or something like a jewel colors or purple, or you can go for like a bright orange or red. You know, it all depends what do you personally love, and when you find like a good fitting floor length wide leg pants, I think it's something that when you have it in your wardrobe, you can just wear it on so many different ways. Just think about, my suggestion would be color wise, what's gonna make the best sense for your wardrobe, and what colors do you usually reach out. Those are all the things I wanted to mention. I put list off. I think these are really the best basics to have, that you can, like I said, adapt to your personal style and find something that works best for you. And when you have these things, you're really covered. You don't have to worry what you're gonna wear, and it's, I think, the best base to build up your wardrobe and just to buy smartly and know what your personal style, and just don't buy random stuff and then always be worried what you're gonna wear because you don't have anything that goes together. Let me guys know, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you have maybe some pieces of wardrobe that I didn't mention here that you would maybe add? And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!